Okay, so a few days ago, I posted this on my community tab, and someone replied with the most insane yet most interesting build I think I've ever seen on YouTube. And this whole build revolves around the newly reworked Overwhelming Presence. So whenever a survivor within 32 meters of you getting exhausted, you see the closest exhausted survivor's aura for 4 seconds. And the whole idea of this build is that we're going to be earning 3 perks to constantly make the survivors exhausted so that we see their auras at all times. The first perk is Blood Echo, so whenever you kill survivor, all injured survivors suffer from hemorrhage and exhausted for 30 seconds, which lets us see the closest exhausted survivor for 4 seconds after hooking another survivor. And that's also the reason we're playing as the Legion, to make the survivors be constantly injured throughout the whole game. The next perk is Languid Touch, so whenever a survivor within 36 meters of us scare a crow, they get exhausted for 10 seconds. But yeah, as you'll see in this video, this build is actually pretty broken, so let's just get straight into it. Okay, Mount Ormond, I'm actually pretty satisfied with this. It's also the new map, which is the cooler one in my opinion. But yeah, as you can probably hear in the background, I'm using Undertale's OST music for some background music. Because I decided like my videos don't have enough things going on, so might as well just add some background music. I'm not sure what to use though, because I'm not like used to having background music. So if you have any recommendations, then please let me know in the comments. We do get the Sable there, and I'm pretty sure we can get the Michaela here too. So that's great. We already got 3 survivors at the start of the game. I'll go for the last one here. But yeah, unfortunately, the music is copyrighted, but I'm not earning any money off of YouTube anyways for now. So it's not like it really matters. But yeah, after I start earning money, which is in like 400 subscribers, so please subscribe, I will have to change the music. Which is why I would really appreciate it if you have some good recommendations. But yeah, I should see auras at least, but because it's so bright, I didn't see anything. Since, you know, Overwhelming Presence did go off, but we should see a survivor nearby anyways. And I'm pretty sure the Sable is here. I'm not sure what she's trying to accomplish. She was just working on this gen, like doing nothing, I think. Why does it have 0 progress? Maybe it was because of pain rest, which is probably what happened. But yeah, let's get her to a pain rest too. And yeah, perfect. We should see a survivor nearby. And nice, I think I saw someone there. And perfect, it's actually the Fang. So after we get her, it'll be even better. And we can see her aura because of Languid Touch. Because of that, we can do a little mind game. And oh my god, that was great. So let's just get into a pain rest. Even though we already got her onto one, but you know, it's not like that really matters anymore. And there's another survivor here, so I'll just put my power since the Sable is healthy. And honestly, I might just go for her after injuring this Michaela though. Just like this, I'll just cancel my power and then we can go for the Sable. And yeah, she'll definitely not vault that pallet, which is interesting, but she'll vault it now, so you can just get her, so that's perfect. And yeah, let's just pick her up. Hopefully no one's here for the save, but it doesn't seem like it. And yeah, let's hook her husband onto the hook, because that's the name of the survivor. And then maybe we can find his wife, but for the time being, let's just kick this generator. And I think I did find her, or nah, it's just the Fang. His wife is, you know, the Michaela, but honestly, she's on death, so she's already dead. The game just started, and without even trying to tunnel, we already got a survivor dead, so that's kind of insane. And also, I'm pretty sure the Sable, which is her husband, is also on death hook, so let's just pop her power and get her, or him, because it's the husband, I guess. Oh my god, I'm so confused at this point, but it doesn't matter since we already get the M1 here anyways, so you know. And yeah, there she is. We can just go around, and actually, we've got the wife here, so might as well go for her. And she did vault the pallet, unfortunately, so let's just kick it. But we can just get the wife here, or oh my god, never mind. I guess she had like immunity. She didn't vault the pallet, so let's just go around. And we can get the Sable here, so that's great. And if I'm also correct, she is on death hook, or he. Oh my god, either way, let's just get her dead. And yeah, there's the Michaela. I guess without her second part, she's just, you know, giving up. I guess that's how marriage works. I'm not sure because I'm single. But yeah, let's just go for the Tony now, or the Ace, however you want to call him. And yeah, the survivor just died, so let's just go find Hatch. And yeah, I can see both gates from this one part of the map, so he's pretty much dead. Oh, and he's working on this gate, but I don't think he gets in time, so let's just pop our power, and he's pretty much dead. We can see his aura. I mean, what can he really do in this situation? I'm sorry, man, but you're dead, yeah. Well, let's just marry him. GG's. But yeah, this team wasn't too bad, and they also had life and 2 sprint bursts, which is why I'd say this build is pretty strong. But yeah, let's get into the next game. Alright, we have Auto Haven Records. This should be a pretty good map. And also, one thing to keep in mind is that Overwhelming Presence does have a 25-second cooldown, so we just won't be seeing auras like every 2 seconds. I also took out Mindbreaker for Pain Rest because no slowdown on Legion is basically hell. And either way, 4 exhaustion perks just don't stack on top of each other, so it wouldn't like matter either way. But we do have a survivor here, so let's just pop our power. We should be able to just get him with M1, and perfect. There are 2 other survivors here, so we can just get this one with M1 too. And then go for the other one here in the distance. And I think we'll get all 4 because because the other one is also close. So I'm just do that. Oh, and yeah, unfortunately she did stun us. But let's just break this pallet. I'm happy enough because we got 3 survivors out of 4, so that's already good enough for the start. And yeah, they're also all gonna be broken for 60 seconds after mending because of the Legion pin add-on. But we can just get her here with a little mind game, and perfect. The perk is on a 25-second cooldown now, so after hooking her, a blood echo won't activate, like, you know, you won't get the exhaustion on them. But it's still fine since we can just hook her, and then we can go for the other survivors. I mean, like, they do get exhaustion, but we just don't see their auras because of overwhelming presence. So yeah, I think I hear a survivor here. And yeah, he was just hiding behind for some reason. He will vault this window, but yeah, we should just be able to get him here. He'll definitely vault this window, so let's just go around, and he's gonna be dead here. So great. There's also a sable there in the distance. We can see her aura because of languid touch again, but it's not like it does really help in this situation since she's right next to us. She'll definitely drop this pallet or not, which is fine with me because we can just get her here anyways. And I will be going for the other survivors, so I will slug the other guy on the ground, and then I'm pretty sure I can just go for them. I will call them off here, so I can just go for him on there, and go for him on this guy. She will definitely be trying to pick her the other guy up, you know, the sable, but I'll just cut her off while she's trying to do that. And I think we can get like so much pressure here with all these survivors around. Let me just down this Ellen here, and honestly, I'll just go pick up the Jake. Oh, the Jonah, sorry. The sable is probably trying to pick up the Ellen from the ground, but let's just get a pain rest here, and then hopefully cut them off. And I think we can like get him, or just get him away from her, so that'll be great. Let me do all my game here, and he will have to drop this pallet or else he will die. So yeah, perfect. I accidentally picked her up. I was meant to break the pallet, but honestly it doesn't matter because he luckily didn't have a flashlight. They both are here too, so they're just constantly around me. So the auras aren't really doing much, but they're also exhausted, so they can't literally run anywhere. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I see the Ellen here, so I'll just leave the sable alone and go for her. We can see her aura because of the crows, which actually does help me a bit. I'm not sure why I was stuck kind of vaulting there, but let's just get her. And all of these survivors are already nearby, so that's great. Let me go for the sable since she is the closest, so I'll just get her here, and then we can go back for this survivor. I'm pretty sure he let a crow go off, which means he is exhausted, so he can't go anywhere like far. Let's just get him here. I don't know where the last survivor is though. Oh, luckily he is here, so we can hear his heartbeat. Let me just vault this pallet. I'm pretty sure we can just get him with the M2. Oh no, never mind, it's the Ellen. But we can just get her here, and I'm pretty sure she's dead, so yeah, that's perfect. Honestly, it works as well. I will pretend to pick her up, and then the sable did try to get the flashlight save, I think. And yeah, unfortunately she got the pallet, but let's just break it here, and now we'll leave her alone and go for the Ellen. There's also a pain rest right next to us, so I'll just get her on top of it, just like this. Unfortunately, the last gen did pop right in time, but we still have 3 left, so it's almost like nothing happened, especially since we have all these survivors within the pressure of us. Let me just break this pallet. Both of them are like injured, and also the Jonah is healthy, but honestly, it's pretty much over for them already. Like, there's nowhere she can go here, so we can just get her with them on. And since she's all exhausted at like basically all time, she can't use like life or like sprint burst to get away, so that's perfect. Let me go try to find the other survivors now. Unfortunately, since overwhelming presence is on cooldown, we can't see the auras, but I'm pretty sure I did see a survivor there. So yeah, Jake is in the distance, so let's just go around like this, and I'm pretty sure if I go around like this, I can do a little mind game, and he's dead, so that's perfect. I can't hear a sable though, so I'll just get her. That kind of jump scared me, I'm not gonna lie, but like her breathing was right behind me, so I'm not sure why she thought I wouldn't hear her. But either way, let's just get this Jake on hook and then go for the sable. Oh my god, she did have DS, so I guess that's kind of smart, but I don't think it was worth it, since, you know, we could just get her here either way. And yeah, she'll definitely vault this window. We could see her aura there because of the crow perk, so that kind of helped. But yeah, there's a scourge right here. It's not like it matters though, because we used up all the tokens either way, and there's 3 gens left. But we did find the Jonah here, so let me just pop my power. We can see his aura, but we're right in the open, so it doesn't really help us here. Let me actually just go follow him too, because like there's 1 survivor left, so he's pretty much dead. He'll vault this pallet, and then we can get him with the M1, so that's great. And for some reason, the sable is right here. I'm not sure what she's trying to accomplish, but I guess let's just go for her. And yeah, she will vault that window, but we can just go around. Unfortunately though, there is a pallet here. Oh my god, but we can see a survivor's aura there because of like, I'm not sure which perk. I think it was languid touch, so let's just go for him. And yeah, that did actually help quite a lot since we knew where he was heading to. Let me just cancel our power here, and I think we just get him. So yeah, let's go for the M1. The Jonah is also there, but you know what, I'll just pick him up. And he was trying to get the flashlight save although that didn't really do much. But yeah, let's just hook him here, and then we can go for him. He's right here too, so there's nowhere he can really go. So let's just go for the M1. And yeah, I think it's safe to say this build is pretty strong since we already got these survivors down so fast. Like, since the start of the game, they've just been down after down after down, and they couldn't really do much about it. But yeah, we can see the aura of that survivor here, but I'm pretty sure I saw the Sable, so I'll just go after her. She's get quite some distance though, so I'll just pop my power to hopefully get closer to her. And after I'm wanting her, we can go for the other guy. So let me just do that real quick. And yeah, there are no pallets in this loop, so you can just get him with the M1 or just cancel our power. That's fine too. He will definitely not drop this because every time we've been into this loop with the survivor, he's never dropped that pallet. But yeah, let's just go around. He will definitely vault it again, or not. So let's just break this pallet. There is no shack pallet though, so let's just go around like this. And for some reason, he vaulted even after seeing us go around. Let's just get him. And yeah, hopefully the Sable isn't exhausted so we can get Blood Echo and see her aura. But it doesn't seem like it. So let's just go find Hatch. Oh, we did see her aura though because of the crow perk. So that was pretty fortunate. But she is right here. So that will be a pretty quick down. And yeah, she doesn't make it anywhere. She did get quite some distance though. But there is a pallet here. So let's just break it. And hopefully she doesn't get far. And yeah, we can see her aura again. Because of that, we can just do a little mind game. And she's dead. So let's just Mori her. And yeah, they had overcome with 2 lives, so this build did do really well. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!